Here we go. Which one is better now, guys? Furthermore or increasingly? All of you pay attention. This is IQ, guys. So just ask yourself, what is the difference between furthermore and increasingly? Mr. Ahab, we didn't say anything about increasingly before. Yes, self-explanatory from the word, guys. What can be a difference between these two? Furthermore, furthermore, guys. So we have like a shortcut to the answer. Furthermore is used when I add a new piece of information. A new piece of information. Do I add a new piece of information? Well, here, guys, what comes before, we are talking about collaboration. And what comes after, we are talking about collaboration. And furthermore is wrong. Because that is almost the same thing. You didn't add anything new. You just stated the same thing. Collaboration before, collaboration after. Increasingly, guys, increasingly indicates that you state the same thing, but you just add something, just flavor to what you stated before. So that is the same thing. What is before is like what is after, but in what comes after, you indicate that this that yeah the thing is increasing. Do we have a clue about increasing here, guys? Do we have a clue about that?
Yes, Mister. I think rise in numbers.
Excellent, 100% correct. That is the clue. Oh, what comes after is exactly like what comes before. See, guys, here evidence points to shift in the opposite direction equals mathematicians are choosing to collaborate. Till this point, increasingly is wrong. I cannot go for increasingly because increasingly is used when I indicate increase in number in what comes after. Increase in number, increase in amount, increase in size, increase in volume, anything. Okay. So here, guys, I go on reading because I have this in the answer choices. I have the word increasingly. I said the same thing, but oh wow, we have dash. Read a trend illustrated by rising of mathematicians. Oh wow. So I do not just state that mathematicians are choosing to collaborate. I added this important thingy, which is rise in number. So when I put furthermore versus increasingly, increasingly wins. Because we have here a clue about increasingly rise in number. So I want a transitional expression that indicates that what comes after is like what comes before, but we have even increase in number. I agree about what comes before. I agree. Yes, I state that mathematicians are choosing to collaborate, but take into consideration that this is increasing. There is not a series still, no, it is increasing. So here, guys, increasingly when it is too much better than furthermore, because going for furthermore indicates you will add piece of information to a new piece of information. We didn't add a new piece of information. We almost repeated but we added the flavor of increase in number, rise in number. So the word that links these two is increasingly. Well, to Ibrahim, you have a question?
Yes, Mr. Please. So, Mr. Now, I understand the question, but what is the main difference between furthermore and increasingly? Like now, if I have another question about these two words, so how I can know like differences?
Yes. Well, furthermore is followed by a new piece of information too about the same subject before. And what comes before, I mentioned something positive about, for example, healthy food. And what comes after, I will mention advantage too, merit too, second positive thing, not the same thing, second positive thing. So after furthermore, you expect to find a new piece of information, not a repetition at all. While after increasingly, you must have a clue about increase in number, about something you stated before, you already stated before. Got that? So you already stated the thing before, but you want to emphasize that the thing is going on like increasing numbers, rising number, increasing rates. So you go for increasingly. It is not a must to provide a new piece of information after increasingly, but it is a must that you provide a new piece of information after furthermore. The piece of information after furthermore must be new, not a repetition.
Oh, yes, Mr. Thank you so much.
And so this is furthermore, and furthermore, you know that furthermore equals moreover, in addition, additionally. Uh, all of these words, guys, require a new piece of information after. Second piece of information that is harmonious with the first piece of information before. If the piece of information before is positive, the piece of information after must be positive, negative before, negative after. But what is important is I will provide a brand new piece of information. Well, when it comes to increasingly, no. I may repeat what I already stated and I add the flavor of from the word increase, guys. I indicate that the number is in gradual increase most of the time.